Welcome to San Felipe de Austin. If you've never heard of it, well, I'm not surprised. There's not much to see of the original town. At the beginning of Texas, San Felipe was not only one of our largest cities, but also the unquestioned political, social, and economic center of Texas. Our first capital in every sense of the word.
This is a recreation of our very first Capitol building. Kind of cool. You look at the Capitol we have in Austin now and compare it to this, you realize what humble roots Texas started from.
So if this town was so important, why is virtually nothing here? Well, because we burned it all to the ground. But to understand the end of San Felipe, you must understand the beginning. And it's a story brilliantly told at the new Visitor Center. And this is site manager Brian McCauley.
One of the reasons it's been a difficult story to tell and the Texans have lost it, I think, over the generations is that it's been erased from the landscape. It was burned during the Texas Revolution, the town was. So we're hoping that Texans now can find their way here for a story that's mostly been forgotten and that this new museum can connect them to.
So cool, so cool.
To give you the backstory, in the early 1820s, Austin received permission from Mexico to bring the first official settlers to Texas. And so he recruited 300 families. The old 300, we call them today. And with the promise of free land and endless opportunity, he led them to the frontier, choosing this site on the Brazos River as his headquarters.
We have a fabulous Stephen F. Austin associated piece in this desk, which speaks to the core of what he's doing here, distributing land. So this is a portable field desk. You throw it on a wagon, you take what you need out to the landscape, and you make a document and bring it back home to file.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So this was a cabin we think was built by a German immigrant to Austin's colony. We took it apart, salvaged all the wood that we could, and brought it in. So
oh, this is a real cabin?
This is a real cabin. Of course, the modern components we've added on for pieces that were missing or couldn't be saved.
Track lighting.
Oh,
it was very
track
hard
lighting,
to get
absolutely.
on the frontier. I think I've seen Austin wear a coat exactly like this. All right, y'all say what you want. I'm bringing this back. I'm bringing back the fringe coats.
Under Austin's leadership, San Felipe flourished, a bustling riverfront community.
These all have layered content, so we can touch on the courthouse here and get some information about what's going on. And then it tells us stories about what was happening here.
And see, we have the river over here,
right.
The steamboats coming through. We had a pool hall, we had a wedding spot, had a shooting range.
Guys that needed entertainment, so the target shooting actually deals with a duel.
Let's go for that right there. I'll take target shooting for 500, please.
Virtually every person we know from Texas history came through San Felipe at some point. And when tensions with Mexico started rising, well, San Felipe hosted the Texan Councils of War. And modern visitors get to partake in those historic decisions.
So you get an option to fight with the come and take it flag, or you submit with the Mexican flag. And he says we're all in. I'm going to steal a vote even.
Wait,
Rod.
I
mean,
not even a delegate. You have an ID or something on you?
You don't have a right to vote, Rod.
Well, here's how we voted. Chet and I, and our 3 votes, because I stole one too.
Okay, yeah.
We voted 3-1.
All right.
In favor of war with Mexico.
War.
Right? And that immediately transitions into the whole come and take it story, where Stephen F. Austin takes the field as the general of the Texan Army.
And so the revolution began right here in San Felipe. There were no battles here, but as Santa Anna's army marched eastward, well, the residents of San Felipe evacuated their homes, and in a single moment of madness, to leave nothing behind for Santa Anna's army, they burned their own town to the ground.
So here's kind of the last chapter. All the buildings are gone, the fires destroyed everything. So there's these accounts of these ghosted chimneys that would have been right across on the hill over there where the actual town site was. And then these small cases have archaeology related to some of the town residents. One of my favorites is associated with William Barrett Travis. And you can see these lovely burned dominoes that are something we found where his law office was.
What a treasure trove still lies underneath the soil out there.
We've got a lot of archaeology ahead of us.
With an incredible museum like this, the artifacts may stay buried, but the story is now uncovered for all to discover.